How's it, guys? So I got my final bolts today for the rocker arms. Pretty excited about it, seeing as I can kind of finish the head now. The only thing that I'm waiting for now is the seals, or the injected seals. I couldn't find any seals today, I really tried. But if I have those, then everything is brand new in the head. New injectors, new lifters, new cam bearings. Yeah, the cam's not new, but the cam is in like new condition, so I'm not too worried about that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take you guys through step by step on doing the head bolts one by one each. I know, as I mentioned, there's a lot of arguments about it. I've read up quite a bit. There's a lot of people in the UK that have taken this process and they've changed their head bolts, no problems at all. I'm gonna try it. If it doesn't work, don't shoot something down until you haven't tried it. I'm gonna try and install the head bolts. I've already done one, 9 more to go. 9 more. So let me see how it goes. I'm gonna try and do one video on where I actually do a bolt slowly so you guys can take the process with me. If you want to attempt it, go right ahead. I'm gonna explain how to do it. It's up to you. If you want to take the head off, I'm not gonna shoot it down. That's the actual way to do it. The head on my motor was off in October. I don't want to take it off again. The gasket is brand new. So each head bolt one by one. Yeah, I'm going. Let's hope for the best. Okay guys, so we have the head over here. You guys can see this is the one that I've done before. The torque specs are, from what I've read, you can either start with a 30 Newton meter, 35 or 40 Newton meters. So I started with 30 Newton meters, so 30 Newton meters, and then I did a 60 Newton meters. So 60 ended up on here. You can see there's the first mark. This was the first mark. So then I've got a gauge, but I'm not a big fan of using the gauge. So the first 90 was here, 90 degrees there, and the other 90 was over here. That was with the cam cap. So it was 30 Newton meters, then a 60, it ended up on here. You can see the bolt is marked right there. So this was here, first 90 and second 90. I'm going to try and do the rest of them now. With the one by one method, they recommend doing the outer ones first. Actually, to start with this one. But yeah, I started off with this one because I was still busy here cleaning and everything. The next one that I'm going to do, this one here. Then I'm going to do this one. And I'm going to do this one. Yeah, the reason for starting with the outer ones, I can't confirm on that. That's the information I've read. I mean, if you take one bolt out, there's another 9 bolts holding the head down. I don't think the head gasket is going to release. If it does, I'm out of luck. I'm going to have to redo the head gasket. But I'm still going to try it. It's worth the try. I'm not going to shoot it down. So the first process for me will be to clean this head bolt out here. I'm going to get it clean. And yeah, let's start from here. The bolts are clean. Yeah, I'm gonna start with this one. From that one on forward, I'm gonna work my way to this one and this one. Let's see how it goes. Okay guys, tappet cover off. I'm just gonna give it one final clean, then go ahead and start removing the bolts. As I said, I'm going to start with this one. I'm going to work myself in. Obviously, you need the right tools. So I'm going to use a breaker bar and got some reinforced torque bits. As I showed in the previous video. It's a bit too big. I think it's a 12. Yes, this is the 12. You guys are definitely going to need a breaker bar for this. I would not recommend using a normal ratchet span or anything. I'm just going to give this one final torque. Okay guys, with everything cleaned up, we're going to start with this one. I'm just going to give this one final breath here. I know exactly that it's on 90. I know it's all good. Let's start with this one here. Yeah, it's quite a tricky situation getting the camera to stay and getting the stand not to move. Let's see how I can change the positioning here. Put my leg in here. Yeah, it's tight. There, we've cracked it. There it comes out. Easy as that. Bolt number 2. Okay guys, here are the new bolts. I've shown them before. I'd just like to show you guys that anyone that reuses these bolts, in my opinion, they are not reusable bolts. The one on the left, you can see here, is from October last year, and the one on the right is brand new. The one on the left is a bit longer, so it has stretched. It's definitely stretched bolts. I would never recommend reusing these bolts. Never. So with the old ones out, people recommend cleaning these ports with brake cleaner, carb cleaner, whatever you prefer. There's mixed opinions about it. I really don't know. I mean, I just took the bolt out, so I think that port is more than fine in my opinion. What I'm going to do is, I've got some 20 W50 here. I'm just going to put some oil onto this bolt. Yeah, you can even use copper grease. You can use whatever you like, okay? Just as long as this bolt doesn't go in dry, I think you'll be fine. I'm not going to clean the port. Here I go. Goes in smoothly, goes in well. I'm not going to be too stressed about it. I'm just going to torque it. Just cleaning my gloves a bit, getting that oil off of there. Then getting my torque wrench. Here's my torque wrench. So for the first one, with this bolt now, from what I've read during this week, okay, no, that's a bit too much. I'm gonna go for about 35 Newton meters for the first bit. There's 4 stages to tightening these bolts. This is the first stage. 35 Newton meters. My torque wrench is on 35. Here I go. 35 Newton meters. Stage 1. I'm going to give it a few seconds. Let it just settle a bit. First stage completed. Second stage goes to 60 Newton meters. So $60 Newton meters. I'm going to go for that second stage. $60 Newton meters. Wonderful. So now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to get rid of my torque wrench and I'm going to switch over to my breaker bar again. I won't be needing the torque wrench. Never use the torque wrench as a breaker bar. Reason for that being, not recommended, you know. You can stretch the spring on that torque wrench and it will never be accurate again. So I'm just cleaning here a bit because I have to make those markers for 90 degrees now. Everyone can agree that we are about here now. So there's the starting point. Second one is going to be 90 degrees exactly. So I'm going to do a mark here. And the third one, it's going to be another 90 degrees, precisely opposite from here. So right there, precisely opposite, first 90, right there. Great. Like I said, I've got a degrees gauge, but this is me winging it. I believe it will work out fine. Yo guys, I'll be honest, these 290s ain't no joke. So here we go, first 90. We're about there. I'm gonna give it one more pull and then we'll be there. Woo! Like I said, it ain't no joke. Okay, so now moving the whole engine stand. Let me get it back to its original position. Okay, it's back to its original position. You guys can see everything again. Time to finish this last 90. Exactly 90. So first 90 done. Okay. This last bit, I had a friend previously that helped me. You gotta put some arm into it. You gotta put some arm into it. So I'm gonna let it chill for a bit, let it settle a bit, and then I'm gonna go for that last and final stage. Let's see if we can get this final stage going. It's close to that last 90, just a little bit more, and we'll be there. Okay, a little bit. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, a little more. 1, 2. Precisely on the 90 right there. So that one's done. 8 more to go. So you guys saw the steps that I'm taking to do these. Take the old one out, clean it a bit, put the new one in, 30, 35 Newton meters, 60 Newton meters, 90 degrees twice. So I'm gonna do the rest of them, the remainder of the 8, and then I'll update you guys afterwards. Okay guys, I've completed all 10 head bolts. It was actually not too difficult. It's just that last 90 degrees, you gotta put an arm into it, you know. But I think it was successful. Some bolts I can see are over tightened by like a millimeter, but nothing too much to worry about. Overall, I'm really happy with how the process went. I'm going to show you guys how they came out, and then in tomorrow's video I plan on putting in the new lifters, putting the cam back in, and all the cam bearings, and putting the cam caps back in. But let's see how it works out, and yeah, I'm quite excited. We're close to getting to that end, boys. Let's see how it goes.